everyone, and welcome to this new series here on the channel. So for people who don't know, this game is called Rimworld. Basically, the premise is that the planet you see right there, I don't know if it's actually called Rimworld, but it is a Rimworld. So what happens is you crash land on it, or your tribe on it. Basically, it's a colony management game on a extraterrestrial planet, a Rimworld. So what we're gonna do for this playthrough is that we're gonna go ahead and do crash landed, and we're gonna go with some challenge. We're gonna go with the storyteller, because what we're gonna do is enable permadeath. So whatever happens to the colonists, if one dies, if they all die, that's gonna be it for the playthrough. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in little seed here, and we're gonna add 50%, and that seems pretty good. So yeah, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do a JoJo colony. So basically, what we're gonna start with is we're gonna try to get a Jonathan looking fellow, a Erina looking gal, and a Brando looking fellow as well. So if it decides to generate 1 point, because we did 50%, so it generates a bit more. But it should be completed like right now. Okay, so as you can see, it is a bit hectic. But since we're in permadeath, we could do select random site. But I'd like to not have like the whole gang dice too fast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna that seems like a good spot, like right in the middle of two factions, so we can attack them or we can trade with these guys, and that way it's gonna make it a bit more interesting as well, because we could just be like, oh, we're gonna go here, but then to travel to a colony would take for hours. So that is a tropical rainforest. Do we want tropical rainforest, or do we like want to go for grass, temperate forest? Temperate forest is gonna have a look. You know what? We're gonna do it right here, because I want to have the challenge of having the winter. Because what jungles do is everything is gonna try to kill you. Bunch of predators in there. The weather is really harsh, but I like having the winter because it puts a whole twist on it. So so there are 3 hostile factions, which is more than usual. Wait, are the so the we put ourselves right smack. Okay, so yeah, these guys are gonna be angry at us, and these guys, but the yellow faction will be friendly. So let's go right on, and okay, that is new. That was not part of the game last time. I created a new game. It was part of a new update, I guess. So we want a man that looks slightly JoJo-ish. I mean, this guy seems like a pretty crazy dude. Yeah, I really like this guy. He's got some really good skills. So we're gonna call him Jonathan, nickname JoJo Joestar. Alright, now we're gonna get our Erina. We could have this girl right here. No, staggering ugly, that is not the Erina we know. Come on, give me an Erina. Come on, you can do it, game. Erina, that could be Slowpoke, Incubate. Nah, I don't know. This kind of seems she's a no. Come on, they have really have them being incapable of intellectual isn't too bad. Well, I guess she's got some really good skills. Construction 7. Yeah, she could be a. Yeah, I like that. So Erina. I'm gonna put Erina as her nickname because she doesn't really have a nickname. I just want to check. Pretty sure her middle name is Pendleton, but I am afraid I don't want to. Yeah, it is Pendleton. All right. So Erina, Pendleton. Good. And now we need our Dio. Our Dio. Come on, we need a blonde fellow. That looked like a really good Dio, but not a Dio Brando. We really want the Dio Brando. Artery blockage. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I know he's fucking 69 years old. That doesn't really. Incapable. Jesus Christ, that was the struggle right there. Caring, intellectual, artistic. That seems okay. Doesn't really. He's got a weird-ish looking face and everything, but it'll work. We'll make it work. Or we can't like you can't just like keep refreshing until we get a really looking Dio Brando. Okay, so let's get right to it. So now we're generating and we're gonna get crash landed right on our new Rimworld. The three of you awake in your cryosleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. You start making plans. And here we come down. And we have our 3 colonists and a little dog, male Yorkshire called Tarzan. Okay, so we're gonna put it on pause real quick, because we don't want them to start running around and grabbing everything they want. Well, they won't grab anything, that's the thing. Oh, come on. So our best shooter was no, fuck. Okay, there we go. He's gonna grab that. He's gonna grab the bolt rifle. Dio is pretty good at shooting, but actually Erina is better at shooting than him. So we all know that Dio is a goddamn bastard and he tries to stab people. So we're gonna get him the pistol. Alright. So as you can see, we have a bunch of resources that are sprayed. Well, they're not. Well, wow, they're really actually clustered together. Normally they're fucking everywhere, but this time they're all together. So that's good for us. We won't have to run everywhere to gather it up. So basically, there's like supplies that drop from the ship. So let's just zoom back out a bit. So this is our map right here. Temperate forest and everything. Seems pretty good. We have a geyser here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build. I'd say this is a good place right here to build. So let's just plan out. Planning out in this game is really important, because you don't want. Wait, how much is that? What was that? 10. Okay, we'll do 10 and 10. So yeah, planning out is really important in this game, because you want everything to be fitting and you want to maximize the potential of your rooms. So this is going to be the bedroom for the moment, but it's then going to be our community room with like the kitchen table and everything. So let's get them. Actually, let's check work. Right now Erina is the only one that will construct, so we'll get all of them to build. No, we don't. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen from the sky again. So you have one down there, but we have one right next to our base, which we're going to be able to salvage it to get materials for our colony and everything. So we're going to speed it up a bit so they build as fast as they can. So also I want to build here because this is rich soil, which is going to make our farm way better, so we can grow crops to have a good source of food, because we can hunt all these animals, but the only thing with that is that sometimes they fight back and they can hurt a lot. Okay, so we're out of wood at the moment, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask all of our buddies to start cutting all of this little forest we have right here, which we're gonna then be able to build our farms on. So does everyone cut trees? I don't think so. Plant cut. Yeah. I'm gonna ask all of you to have that job, because you want the wood as fast as possible. And now what they're gonna do is, as soon as they gather the wood, they're gonna go and build, which is really good because we want to get this done as fast as possible. So you see the problem right now is that the way I built, fuck, I shouldn't have done it like completely flush. All right, we're gonna put a door, or else they're gonna be stuck in there. Yeah, you see right now, Dio and Jonathan are stuck. Okay, you don't want them to be stuck in a room together. That's not gonna end well. All right. So with the new update, okay, no, let's just make beds though, because you had to research them. Like I had a previous game and I couldn't make beds anymore. I had to research how to make beds, even though I had a bunch. So at least that's good. We have our beds. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the pause because it's already 11 right now in the game. So we want to maximize all the daytime we have. We need to have all the light we can and use it. So that's good. We want a torch, or else they're gonna be scared in there. Build a 3x3 table for our buddies so they don't go crazy, because characters in this game will go crazy under certain wait, no, this is the 3x3. We don't need a 3x3. We can do 2x2. They will go crazy under certain stresses. Let's say eating without a table, as normal as that may sound. If they do it too much, they go insane, which can then result in them going in a psychotic rage, in which they will try to kill other colonists, or sometimes they will just lock themselves in their room, or they'll just stop eating, which is one of the worst ones, because they usually snap out of it right before dying, which as you can guess is not exactly a good thing. Alright, so now that the house is pretty advanced, I'm gonna ask I think JoJo. Here's our hunter. Actually, we have two hunters, Erina and Jonathan. So while Dio builds some chairs in the house, our two well, they're not a couple yet, that's the thing. I put these guys together because I'm curious to see if they'll end up together, or if it'll be Dio taking Jonathan's place, or even, it's possible, or even if Jonathan and Dio end up together, for all your you fanfic fans. Alright, so also installed a mod which they can have children, so we might have a Joseph that well, at first we'd need to have a George, but we could skip George. Let's be honest. Alright, so no, I should wait for them to finish building, because we need to store these before they deteriorate too much from being outside, which they do. So come on, we're losing daytime fast. The beds are not all built. Come on. Okay, we have the bed for Tarzan. I was scared we were gonna get a third bed for our actual colonists, which would have resulted in a awful poor mood from whoever would have had no bed. So this right here is going to be our storage room, in which we're going to start storing our things that are a bit more weather fragile. Let's put it that way. Alright. Oh, alright. Erina and JoJo went to bed. Dio is still plodding away in the darkness like a true villain. Alright, so that was the first day. That's pretty good. We did some good work for the first day of us crash landing. Oh, there's an ostrich right here. Okay, we're gonna these three animals right here. They can make for some good food. Didn't see the other turkey there. I could have just mass clicked the turkeys. Okay, so these right here are your best friends. These eel roots. When you're out of medicine, because we only have 30 medicine, you might be like, well, 30 is pretty good for 3 colonists. You'd be surprised. They go through these. Jesus Christ, Erina's going haywire right now. She's fucking... Okay, she's unloading on everything. What gun does she have again? A revolver, okay. That's why it sounds so fucking dangerous. Alright, so now that all these animals are killed, also what we're gonna have to do is, how this works is that you can have zones. So this right here is gonna be our stockpile zone. But we're also gonna have a dumping stockpile zone, which is gonna be for like all the trash we don't really need to protect all that much. But we're still gonna put a roof over it so it doesn't deteriorate from the weather. So wait, it's in zone. I am a dummy. Build roof area. So right over here. Oh, there's a lynx there. That's a bit dangerous. Predators tend to attack pets, so that would suck. I see. Looks like he's either gunning for the rat or Tarzan, both of which I'm not a fan of. So what we're gonna do, actually, is we're gonna go in animals, and we're gonna restrict him to the home area because we don't want him. Fuck, it still puts him outside. Well, if push comes to shove, Tarzan's gonna have to fight for his life against the lynx, which doesn't bode too well, but I believe in our little dog friend. So now we're gonna build a butcher stable so our friends can butcher all these fresh kills that Erina killed with no remorse whatsoever. And a fuel stove right down here. So it's gonna be a bit cramped. You can already notice it's getting a bit cramped, but these beds are gonna move soon as we make a hallway with some bedrooms. Okay, so why have they not a... Okay, these are good. Why are they not storing them though? Probably will do it in a couple seconds. Oh yeah, we need to do a bill. So we are gonna just do butcher creatures do forever, so that way every time we have a slain creature, they're just gonna come up and butcher it right away, so it doesn't rot away, which would really be a shame. And cook simple meal forever. We just gotta check whoever's our cook, because you don't want to have a cook that sucks, or else your colonists can get food poisoning, in which they then barf everywhere, which really sucks because their mood goes down and everything. So right now Erina's trying to tame Tarzan, so Tarzan will follow her and help her hunt and protect from possible attacks that may occur. So we're just gonna take our time to harvest all of these berries, which they're gonna be really useful for us. Alright, so second day is already coming to an end. We're playing right now in ×3 speed, just so that we don't have to wait forever, because sometimes it takes a lot of time just for them to empty their queue of things to do. Okay, we have a bunch of berries everywhere. So, as our colonists all go to sleep, this is where we'll end episode 1 of Rimworld, a JoJo story, or Rimwarudo if you prefer. I don't know, this might be the title of the series. We'll see. So on that note, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of this brand new series on this channel. Goodbye and peace out, Girl Scout.